but I found it so funny. He said the next thing in comedy, and I just turned 62 years old. The next phase of comedy is not going to last really, really long then. But I've been married for 23 years now. Yes. And my wife and I, we decided some time ago that we didn't want kids. And I gotta say, it was a lot easier telling you guys than it was telling our daughters. Yeah, they were like, oh, you're supposed to decide that before you have us. And I'm like, well, number one, you don't fit our lifestyle. And number two, the only experience we had with kids were the ones on television, and they're a lot cooler than you are. So is anybody here with young kids? No young kids? Yeah, how old are your kids? 8 and 12. Can I be serious for just 1 second? As a dad of daughters, it is so important to spend time with kids when they're younger, right? To be engaged in their life, to be there for them. Because when they get older, you're not going to want them. I swear to God, they turn into monsters. And it's not like a gradual thing. It's like one day. It's like a light switch, it just goes. Like, you come home as a dad, and, I had 2 daughters, and they go, Daddy, Daddy, and they'd run up to me, and my wife would be there all happy. And then I'd come home one day, and my wife's in the kitchen, with a bottle of wine, no glass. And I'm like, well, what are you doing, honey? It's a little early. She's like, well, I need that for dinner. I'm, oh, what are you making? She said, grilled cheese. And that's when, as a dad, what you start doing is you start coming into the garage and you close the garage door before you turn the engine off. Just a little bit. I mean, not long. You don't want to die. You just want to kind of check out what it would be like. But it's interesting because it's not all their fault. They just grew up in a different time and a different life than I did. Like, my daughters, first of all, they have their own bathroom. And they have 13 bottles of like shampoo and conditioner and tanglers and detanglers and something called like Rhino Ball Sweat. I don't know. I guess it's for highlights. I don't know. And when I grew up, there was 4 of us using one bathroom. And we had 1 bottle of shampoo and 1 bar of soap. And we had the same order every single day when we got ready. So that means for 18 years, that bar of soap went directly from my dad's balls to my face. And if you look back in the 70s, there wasn't a lot of manscaping going on. I'd get out of the shower at 13 go, oh cool, I'm growing a mustache. Nope. Not a mustache. 13-year-old should not have great mustaches. And so yeah, the kids, we've become empty nesters, and it is amazing. Any empty nesters in the house? Wow. I remember the day that they moved out. I'm like, come on girls, your Uber's here. And I go to college, not Afghanistan. They're going to be fine. I closed the door. I swear to God, a unicorn ran through the backyard. Butterflies are in our kitchen. And there's sex in every room of the house. Yeah, then your wife comes home and ruins it. I swear, empty nestering is the absolute best marriage counseling on the planet. Anybody out there with like teenage kids, they should just, you have teenagers? Am I right? You know what, can I make a suggestion to you? Sit down with them, explain what's going on, explains how challenging it is, and tell them to get the fuck out of your house. They'll manage. And what you save in marriage counseling, just get them a nice apartment somewhere. They'll be fine. But my daughters, they came back for Easter, right, for the holiday, and now they're in college, so they're all educated, and they look down upon us more than they used to. And my youngest said to me the other day, she goes, what you're doing to the planet, we're going to have to pay for. We're going to have to pay for what you're doing to our world. And I said, good, because so far you haven't paid for shit. I'm Mike Yarnall. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.